Red Boys.
You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shot, Mr. Catch Ray, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we here to fuss, and then they keep the special guests coming. Shot got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets, get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Did it from finals with needles, can't play hard if you Kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagol, here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio. We in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio.
Everybody needs to tune in the studio with the Rec Boys.
I'm in the studio with Rec Boys. You should be in the studio with Rec Boys. You back.
The Rec Boys.
Rec Boys.
Rec Boys. And Rec Boys.
Rec Boys. I'm tapping with my guys, the Rec Boys. You should tap in too.
In the studio.
Red Boys.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ Rec Boy Shy, Mr. Catch Rec. We are the Rec Boys, and this is in the studio. What's shaking, homie? How you feeling?
Oh man, you already know, bro. Blessed.
Nice. I'm chilling, man. It's been a wild 2 weeks. We didn't go on last week, technical difficulties, but we back this week, which is right before Christmas. We in the holiday spirit. You in the holiday spirit, homie?
I mean, yeah, for the kids. Gotta be for the kids, man.
No, absolutely. But I'm hype. I'm happy to actually be back in the studio. A lot of stuff has been going on. I got some birthday shout outs. Shout out to my niece, Ashley. She celebrated a birthday. My sister, my older sister, Rafiki, she celebrated a birthday. And my nephew also celebrated a birthday. And my wife is next week. We're not going to be on because, holiday time, but I got to shout those people out real quick. And anybody else that has a birthday, happy birthday to you.
For a month, and it's still Christmas. Oh,
yeah, no, it's serious. It's serious, homie. But we're shaking on your end.
You're ready, man. Just out here grinding, networking. You know what I mean? Trying to bring some shit to light. Other than that, same old shit, man.
Nice.
Same old shit.
Nice.
Let me ask you though, because I know you bring it up the other day, and then somebody actually hit me up today talking about what's good with a Red Boys mixtape. Like, yo, we need the art. You know what I'm saying? We need them to send that through, and then we put it out. You know what I'm saying? But right here on the air, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but what's your thoughts? Let the people know your thoughts.
I'm with it. I'm just not with chasing nobody down to get it. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a process to that, and a lot of people talk a good one, but actually don't give out a good one. Get what I'm saying? So it's real hard for me to take a lot of people serious nowadays, because to do that, you're taking away from something else that I got going on. You get what I'm saying? So something that I know is going to happen. So for me to actually go in that route and to really indulge in that, it has to be, they have to have the work. I'm always down to work, but you got to be focused. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel about doing a mixtape? Because you on the second part of that too.
My exact sentiments, honestly. Not with chasing nobody. Like, they gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, they gotta want it just as much as we gotta want to do it. You know what I mean? So it's a two-way street.
Nah,
I don't know who's
absolutely.
gonna get on it and ride. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I seen a few actual new 845 mixtapes coming out. You know, Gabe has the Voice of the Valley thing popping on. Shout out to
Now, don't get me wrong. I fuck with the 845, but this wouldn't be an 845 mixtape.
Got you.
It
No,
wouldn't
I'm
be
just saying.
845
No,
artists.
I'm just saying. I've seen guys who are working towards doing that, which is super dope. You know, guys who have shows and podcasts and stuff like that, which to me only makes sense. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I'm all for it. Barry, what up, bro?
Let's see. Maybe put something out there, see what happens. But it's got to be a conglomerate thing. You know what I'm saying? It got to be, and it got to sound. It got to be right. Got to be the right artist.
Yo,
You
bro,
know what I
what's
mean?
up, man? I got to
Just
shout
ain't
Bravo.
throwing no artists on it. Just throw them on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, absolutely. Shout out to Brav. Brav, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. I know you getting ready for that baby and everything, but what up, man? What's up, nigga? What's happening? What's shaking? You about to go shake out on the 17th? You know, shout out to what's the Too Humble? They going on their 2-year anniversary joint. You know, I seen Brav out there sharing it like you wouldn't even believe. So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So what he said, I miss this. What's the topic? No, we just freestyling right now. We ain't even really get into it just yet. But we were talking about, Chris was thinking maybe doing it in the studio with the Rec Boys mixtape.
Nah, I wasn't thinking it. No.
I mean, somebody
brought it
asked you,
up.
yeah. And
you brought it up. Somebody else brought it
yeah.
up.
Well, let's be
Not 845 either.
Yeah, but let's be clear. My mixtape, what I brought to you wasn't really a mixtape. Like my thing was
Talk about it.
It was
Talk about
part of mixtape and part, you know, we got to throw our rec on there where we were wanting to do a video mixtape. Our show is based on video. We're not a podcast. We are a video show that streams on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So what we wanted to do was put together, shout out to Bunky. Bunky's in the building. What we wanted to put together was an actual video mixtape, but blended so that you get the artist's music, original music, spiced up with what we do on our end and have the visuals to go with it. You know, we're always thinking something fast forward. Barry said, I mean, it's not an 845 mixtape. You're gonna miss the heat. If it's not that's funny. That's funny.
That's dope.
Shout
That's
out to
dope.
Bob. Real talk.
But I don't mean no 845 artists. What I mean is not gonna be all 845 artists. It's gonna be a mixture. Some Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, like a little artists from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta make sense. It has to make sense. Like I'm not just trying to stay, you know what I mean? Like we live in different areas, right? So it's only right to tap into the different markets that we're in personally, you know what I'm saying? And then the artists that we dealing with, you know, in other states. You know what I mean? So it's gotta be a win-win for everybody. Like a cross promotion type thing, you know what I'm saying? And it makes sense.
It has to make sense. It has to make 110%. What else? But like I said, if you guys are interested in doing that, hit me up, bro. You got enough material to do your own blend mixtape. Like we can really get cracking on that, you know. But it's just something that we were tossing around in the air, you know. Hopefully it sticks and you know, people fuck with it. He said, yeah, but the talent here right now. Nah, absolutely. We're not saying that it's not. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah. We get it. So let's jump into it.
He said he's not rapping. Yeah. What you got? So we're gonna go to the joint first. What you got? You got some heat over there?
That's what you want to do. You want to get into a video or something?
Yeah, into a video. Listen, you already know what time it is, man. It's rec or rec. REC or WRECK. If you're not feeling it, let us know it's WRECK. Write in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you feeling it, put REC is rec. You already know, reaching everything conceivable. You already know what's up.
Yo, listen, if you know somebody who has a project out, a video out, send it to us. We're gonna get it on the air.
I got some shit for next week. Some
Front, nigga.
shit.
You got some shit for real,
Got
nigga.
some shit. I already gave you a preview. I was gonna send it in for this week.
You
but
should
then,
have.
we didn't do last
You
week.
should have.
We didn't do last week, so I want to make sure we get those artists in because they, you know what I mean, they send us their joints and all that. You know what I mean. So I got some shit ready for next week, man. I'm gonna tell you. I got 2 females.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
say.
Nice.
So I got 2 females. One you might have to watch on mute. You know how you do, but one is.
Nah, I'm cool
Yeah.
with watching shit on mute, nigga. I'm cool. I don't watch none of this. Yo, listen, believe it or not, contrary to what Chris is saying, I watch a lot of shit unmuted because I want to be surprised when I hear it. I want to hit the no good button on you. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm wishing that, you know, you guys give me something for me to do that, but you know, I want my real reaction brought live.
Right. And yo, this is an important part of the show, man, because this is the time that a lot of artists are gonna have other people besides their friends and the people who support them on a day-to-day listen to their music. So it's very imperative that you you know, rec if you feeling it, REC if you're not feeling it, WRECK.
All right, let's get into it. You already know DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. Check out the new layout. Yo, listen, tell a friend to tell a friend, share the show. Let us know what you think about this. Go ahead, hit it. You want to hit it? All right, let's get into it.
Hey, so no one take it personal. Not about done. You think me confident? Gun anything tested. Just fly off those legs. Down the mercy. Pow, pow. Let's go. Big Bang, she knows the motherfucking takeover. Hold on. Look. Up in my city, it feel like the Gaza. I grew up around a whole lot of shots. All of my niggas, they stay with a chop. They taking you out if you ain't moving proper. Yelling out game, but they really imposters. I never seen none of their names on the roster. I big and Richie and stay with the lobster. Big foreign wish we pull up in the monster. I just want the money, I don't want your love. Moving broke, then that boy is a dub. They be faking, don't know who to trust. She taking this smoke, I'ma turn to the dust. Look, tell these bitches to say what they want. Why? Cause they know I'm the one. When they come to rapping, I really go dumb. I lost so much niggas, I really went numb. Grew up in the streets, yeah, I really was young. Pockets was on, I'm filling them up. I be gassing these niggas, I'm filling them up. Niggas spend all his money, but still he ain't fuck. I'm so sick of these bitches be capping. Don't really live what they type in they captions. They got lucky, I know they ain't lasted. When I pop out, I'ma turn on the has-beens. I don't care about the likes of the views. They know who I am when I step in the room. Bitches acting like they not in tune, but they wanna do everything that I do. Where I'm from, gotta know how to move. Better walk with your gun if you got on your jaw. They see what I say, they can't walk in my shoes. See me winning, but I know they want me to lose. Fuck it, I'm about to get disrespectful. She run up, she get full like a pretzel. Keep a shooter, I don't like to wrestle. And you only come around me if I let you. Pretty bitch, I grew up in the ghetto. Started building this shit from the bottom like Legos. Need 100 M's, then I can settle. I'm taking this shit to a whole different level.
You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are back. Chris, you sent that video. Talk about it, homie. Are you taking a shot to it? That's how you feeling about it?
Listen. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nah.
Oh,
Why I ain't like
wow.
it? It kind of felt like it didn't feel like she was on the beat.
It didn't give you a vibe?
Nah, it was a vibe. There's a difference between the vibe and flowing on the beat. It kind of felt like it felt off beat and it felt out. And it felt like
wow.
it felt like it wasn't mixed either.
Okay. I get that.
It was and like people, please, like just because this shit is a vibe and it sounded right. Let's
shout out to Foos. Foos said it was alright. It was alright.
It felt like a mixtape joint, and that's exactly what it was. It was just something to keep everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I can vibe with that. I can definitely. I don't know.
It just sonically, it sounded off. It sounded like she was rapping off beat. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like it wasn't mixed. You know what I mean? It wasn't the package for me.
I get it. Aaron Boogie chimed in and said it wasn't. It's felt not mixed. Ginger Red said it's missing something.
Right.
Is that how you feel about it?
It sounded empty. Yeah, it sounded empty.
Okay.
She was spitting some shit. It didn't. Listen, when that sample came on, I was waiting for some shit.
No.
When
Me too.
When it switched so fast, that threw me off the rip. I'm like, the fuck, and then it caught back up. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh, okay.
I got you.
You know what I mean? The beat didn't really impress me like that either. You know what I mean? But she a dope artist.
Nah, she said she definitely had bars. Yeah, for me, like I said, I like the bop. I like the bop in it. So I wasn't really even paying attention to what she's saying. I wouldn't give it another spin. What I would probably do is go and get the instrumental. And then like that's where I'm at with it. Like I wasn't even interested in anything that she was saying, and even the video. The beat had me enough to where it's like, first of all, I didn't think that she deserved that beat, if that's fair to say. Like from how she jumped on it immediately. It was like, all right, I'm past what she's even trying to say. But I like how they flipped it. You get what I'm saying? So that was my thing with it. Beat sounded like every other drill beat. Yeah, but don't they all sound the same? Don't all those drill beats sound the same? Correct me if I'm wrong. Because
no, they do. They do. A lot of them do sound the same. But you come across, some producers who throw their shit on it. And I think this is where the artists and the producers get lost too. Like they always trying to sound like what's on the radio. What's the hit? Instead of grabbing what they like and putting their shit on it. That's how you come out. That's how you come out with the Dr. Dre's and the fucking and the Twisty and the Swisses. Like that's dumb because they got the sound, what they like, and they threw their shit on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Like wifey told me yesterday, yo, listen, man, if you're gonna be on there, y'all gonna be honest. Man, all right, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, yo, this shit is okay, this shit is all right, really meaning this shit is not that good. It wasn't it.
Nah, I could jack it. I totally get it. Thank you for your honesty. Hopefully she's tuned in, or somebody, her peoples is tuned in. Go check her out. She might have some more heat.
I told her manager when she sent it to me.
Oh, you told her? Oh, hey, nah, it happens.
Yeah, nah. Listen, she sent it to me like, yo, check it out. I checked it out, and I'm like, yo, this shit, I said what I said, and then I'm like, yo, we're gonna play it on the show.
And that was it. And we take it from there. So what's up? You want to get into one of those things you dropped? You sent me. You want to talk about it? Yeah. All right, let's get into it. What we got here? Here we are. Real Rec News. This is our segment to where we talk about trending topics. It doesn't necessarily have to be news, but more so of something that is how should I say it? Something that it touches us. It might be a trending topic, might not be covered by all media, whatever the case may be. But let's get into it. Chris dropped one real quick. Chris, explain this to the people.
Let me see this shit.
This is
all right. So everybody seen the Verzuz a few weeks ago with 3-6 and fucking Bone Thugs, and all the mayhem and everything that happened the night of the event. And Swiss was in the comments, as a lot of y'all seen. You know what I mean?
Wait. Hold up. I gotta stop you there because I didn't know. I thought. Hold on. Let's get into this one first, and then we go into that.
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up. And gangsta boo.
Yes.
Fuck wrong with you, bitch ass.
But so this relates back to what you were saying with the Swiss thing.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you, because one went into the other.
Okay.
Okay. You just played the other one first, but we'll get back to that one. So this happened the night of the event. You know what I mean? Where got the dude's name, Bone said something to
them niggas was beefing with 3-6. Yeah, I think it was not Juicy J, but the other
Juicy
one.
J.
It was Juicy J, and it was Crazy Bone, right? I think it was Crazy. One of them.
Crazy Bone and Juicy J. And Juicy J told him basically go, whatever.
Invite him to the Frank
some
stand.
his water, whatever, and then so mayhem. But why I wanted to talk about that specific one before we got into the Swiss joint was I seen that shit over the internet the next day like fire, bro. Like that shit spread like crazy. And all I kept thinking was, yo, how do we keep pushing this negative agenda? Like listen, there were so many appearances that night, the most I've ever seen on Verzuz. And for them to go through that particular situation and be able to be like, yo, listen, man, I'm a man up on mine and say, yo, it is, I made a mistake, whatever, shake hands, push forward, even if it wasn't really good, or if it was, whatever, and push forward. None of that was pushed the next day. None of that narrative was pushed the next day. Yo, listen, man, whatever. Everybody was just on the beef shit. So I wanted to talk about this to question everybody is why are we so quick to push this negative shit? Every social media outlet shot had this shit. I'm talking about everyone.
No, I seen it. And the funny thing is, I seen that before I seen any highlights. Like that was the first thing that I see. I didn't watch it. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't watch it. I was gonna catch the highlights on that anyway. I'm not really a big Bone person. 3-6. I like all their major hits, but I don't like 23-6 Mafia songs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it wasn't a must-see Verzuz. Yeah. So, but I planned on catching the highlights, and that was the very first highlight that I saw. And I'm like, yo, damn, nigga. Like, I'm like, first of all, when dude said that, I was like, nigga. Like, what do you expect to freaking happen? I thought that there would be some boundaries set. Like, because they know that, like, their fans are different type of fans. Those Midwest fans, them niggas is bug outs. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Them niggas is wild. They wild for the night. So shout out to Gabe. Gabe is in the building. Do we got a question from Gabe? Gabe is part of this week's show, right? I know we got
No, he was last week.
All right, I know we got tons of Axe of Rec Boys, so you guys stay tuned. It's super dope. But like I said, I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but I thought there was going to be some type of boundaries. There should always be some type of out of bounds to where, yeah, you want to give a good show, but we're all men at the end of the day. And for those guys to even, I mean, if you agree to say that, then hey, cool. But I don't understand how any grown man would agree to allow that to be said, not to be saying to somebody or for somebody to be saying it to you. So that whole thing was weird to me. But you're absolutely right. And negative shit sells. That shit sells their music. You gotta understand too. Bone Thugs they were under scrutiny because their record execs told them to keep rapping about killing motherfuckers and doing all this other shit. There was a big thing to how they were so successful in their marketing scheme behind them. So I mean, this shit fed into it.
Yeah, they had the demonic type shit. But then you fast forward to last week or the beginning of this week or over the weekend, whenever it was, Megan Thee Stallion graduates. Salute to her. I see that shit like 3 or 4 times on my newsfeed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this shit, like, yo, son, in mind, but I understand that. I understand we all feed into the bullshit. But if we keep sharing it, then we part of the problem. Like, you know how many people send me that video I got because somebody sent it to me? Because they was like, oh, yo, share this on your social media.
Oh, them niggas said share it? See, that's different.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not sharing that. Like, how you promoting this? Like, I don't understand. Like, if anything, y'all should be clipping that shit to where they actually shaking hands and saying, yo, my bad.
That's weird. My thing is, I may send you some shit that is weird, but it's not for you to share on social media. It's for you to be like, yo, look at this crazy shit
all the time, pictures and shit.
Yeah, that's
like something shit that happens like just recent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
Me personally, I'm picky with what I post. Like, I don't want to be the other media platforms where anything that is gonna click for them, they're gonna try to post it. I'm not with that. Like, there's a little ethics behind what I got going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put somebody dirty laundry out there just so I could get 1 million likes. It's not gonna happen.
Got you. So you want to elaborate with Swiss, with what Swiss was going on when he was talking about? All right. I know Swiss was, what I got from him was he was kind of upset that him and Timberland are giving people a platform, an opportunity to make some money, and people aren't, not even that they're not grateful for the opportunity, but they're more so not they're not realizing what is coming to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not even aware of the blessing that is. Like, he was like, people are getting paid, the amount that it would take them to earn in 10 shows in one night. You get what I'm saying? And then not only that, all of them is they're all historic in some way or form or fashion. So why would you want to go down in history as doing something that's not, you get what I'm saying? Like, anything that's closely remote to being, messing up your legacy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people got to get it together. But I mean, they're artists, so I'm not surprised. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think more people. Nah. You know why?
Should be on time.
But
they should make sure everything is good. Like,
yeah, but they playing their part. They playing their part that they here to do.
Right, but if I signed a contract with you, and on the contract the state you need to be here at this time, you need to be there at that time. You need to be ready at that time. You need to be ready to go. Like, I'm pretty sure all that shit is broken out to the sea, but them pretty much, like, there was some rumor going around that that one of them wouldn't come out till they man called her from jail to say a prayer. Like, think about how many times you tune into this and the show start at 8:00 and they don't start till 9:00.
Oh, not every show is always late. Every show there's something late. There's never one that I watched.
He getting fed up with it. You know what I'm saying? He getting fed up with being charged more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And it's crazy because if you think about it, he's giving a lot of these artists life.
Yeah, well,
to be on Verzuz, man, you gotta have a catalog, right? So that means you've been around a while.
Yeah.
And a lot of these artists still ain't really, they're not clicking in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? But by this Verzuz, it makes them relevant again.
Let me play.
You know what I mean?
Let me play devil's advocate with this.
Yeah.
Do you think he cares of their image or is fucking up his bag?
I don't think it's his bag. I think it's fucking up his.
I mean, it is his bag, because at the end of the day, they only get a percentage. He breaks them off of his percentage.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, when they fuck up, it's like with us, our brand. So the Verzuz is his brand. So now, is he really looking after the artist? Because if he's looking after the artist and how they're going to go down in their legacy, then maybe it shouldn't be done on a post. It shouldn't be done on social media. It should be
he didn't do
in
this
the
on
inbox.
post. He did it. This the even crazier part, Shot. He did it in the motherfucking live of the Verzuz that night.
See, but that and this is what I'm saying. So now, are you upset because your brand looks bad and your bag is bad, or are you truly upset because of the artist is tarnishing their legacy? Like, because there could be some, because with me and you, there's certain situations where it's like, yo, my nigga, that's them. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. And then you be like, nah, nigga, it does. It has everything to do with us because we're putting it out. So regardless if we get paid off the top and they fucking up their money because it's us, now I'm concerned. You get what I'm saying? Like, because of my brand. You get what I'm saying? I'm one of those. Yo, listen, you want to fuck up? Be a fuck up, my nigga. Go ahead. I get it. You get what I'm saying? I don't have no time to be wasting on somebody who just who's content with being in the situation that they are. And I'm not going to stop you from doing that. But at the same time, once my thought or something of what I put my hard work into is compromised, now there's an issue. Whether it's my money, my name, those are the two things, or my family, three things: my family, my name, and my money. My nigga, don't you get what I'm saying? Like that, we not gonna do. But
I think it got a lot to do with the brand and what he's building.
Okay, I got you.
It has a lot to do with that. You know what I mean? And not only he's providing an opportunity, and to be feeling like you're getting taken advantage of creates a whole nother problem within itself.
Oh no, absolutely. No, I get it. But my thing is, like I said, yeah. Either way, how he does it, I can't defend how or go against how he does it, because at the end of the day, there's reasons, and there's real reasons, because I totally understand. Like I said, I probably wouldn't go on social media doing it. That's just not me. You get what I'm saying? Especially when I can reach them.
Nah, but he's a passionate dude.
Yeah, but even so,
what
that's
I mean?
even
Which
more.
is why him and Drake got into it. Like, think about it with him and Drake. Like, like some people are just like that. Like, they can't, you know what I mean? They just letting that shit out. You know what I mean? And it might have had got said. It might have needed to get said when it got said, so everybody could see it. Because I'm pretty sure, I know I had multiple conversations with people about Verzuz, and they're like, yo, man, these dudes gonna start at this time. You know what I mean? I will go through, then DJ want to battle for an hour and a half, and then all of a sudden they want to do the verse. People complained about it, but their voice ain't Swiss's voice. It's not the curator of the show. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he had to say it, because I'm pretty sure he says it before they even dot the contract. So yo, listen, this is the time, and it's in the contract.
Yo, my dude,
do the bullshit.
To be on the live doing that, my nigga, you just as bad as them in my eyes. This is just how I feel about it. I mean, because you can reach out and holler at them. Like, he's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get it.
Listen to what I'm saying. It probably, not even probably, I'm 100% sure the shit is in the contract that they signed.
Okay, so but it ain't in the contract for him to go on for 1 million followers to be following him.
No. But listen to what I'm saying. It's in the contract. So that's like, I book you for a party, right? And I'm like, yo, the party at 8 o'clock. Boom, boom. We signed I signed your contract that you give me. Right? Sign your contract, everything Gucci. You don't show up to 9 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, but that's something that me and you got.
I'm saying this shit on live. I'm saying it to you. I'm saying it to everybody.
But that's not me. I mean, my thing is, because not only that, you have personal relations. He has personal relationships with these motherfuckers. So any type of personal relationship, we're not gonna discuss on live, my nigga. I can't. Yo, listen. You know, and I know that if we do a gig together and I show up 5 minutes late, you're not gonna motherfucking blast me on live.
No.
All right then. But this is.
But I'm saying if you was working for me and it wasn't me and you, listen.
Yeah. I can see you doing that, but even that, my nigga, like, me personally, I don't see the point in that, because now I'm feeding into what social media isn't supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, I'll call you and be like, and curse you the fuck out, like, yo, my nigga, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all niggas is bugging. Like, we got millions and millions of dollars on this shit, and you showing up drunk. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it live. I'm not like, yo,
don't get it twisted. He wasn't saying specifically to them. He was saying it.
Period. No, I get it, but you don't do it while they're live, my nigga. You could have went. They do a review every day, so now he could do that shit right before they doing a review. My thing is, like, Swiss is definitely emotional, and this, to me, this right here was a bitch move. This was an emotional move. This wasn't not a bitch move. This was just, he went off his feelings, and I get it. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying, for me, that approach is wrong for me. I couldn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully, people understand where he's coming from, because the point is valid. It's a valid point. We getting too much money to be. You get what I'm saying? To be not on time, especially my shit. Like, guess what? I bet you they're on time for the fucking Grammys. You get what I'm saying? I bet you they on time for, you know what I'm saying? Billboard Awards. You get what I'm saying? So shit is like, it's like, I get where he's coming from, so it makes sense. But what's up? You want to jump into another video?
Yeah, let's get into another jump.
We can't be having the same video popping up. That's no bueno. But yeah, let's get into another video. I got 2 more videos after this, so we're gonna have to figure it out. You know, we got videos, and I think we got like 4 questions. So I think we go a video and then we get into some questions. That'll work for you?
Sure.
All right, you already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are in the building. Let us know what you think. All right, wreck or wreck. Easy.
Fuck it, I like to be in debt because I pay it off. Style so fly, not moving, still taking off. And I ain't talking money when I pay the cost. So cold when I spit, I make the windows frost. Young, mature mind, dog, I've been a boss. Got the bitches staring up and down when I'm in the mall. I'm the one that she adore. I hit the first night, you wait a couple weeks or more. It's funny, you hear the difference when we record. I keep it simple, I still leave them needing more. You know what it do, shake that ass when I hit the floor. I'm blessed just to be here, you probably just receiving more. If I hit the dealership, I'm pulling off in something clean. It could be a Kia Soul, you still on that frontin' thing. They ask me how I feel, I tell them that it's great. Wanna know how I got here, the only road is fate.
Lights, camera, action, I proceed to snap and make it happen, no capping. We the best in rapping, straight spazzing and laughing. Wipe my mouth with a napkin, got the shit soaked up. I see a million, I'm stacking. No pussies in a feeding frenzy, I'm jogging and breathing heavy. I stop killing shit when I'm good and ready. Milk the mic, it ain't hype with the shit, I'm deadly. Precise, bitch, the likes better pay you plenty. I'm something lucky like a penny on the floor. Depend what side I'm on when I'm washing the shore. If it's other side of choosing, then you losing for sure. We in a class all our own, don't see comp no more. Conversation don't happen, they cancel and move into action. On 5 with the captain of any opposing faction. We the click that you hear, make you quit your rapping. Give it up, buttercup, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Yo, so what you thought?
No, I'm gonna let you go first this time.
Let me hit that right quick. I like State. I like State. You know, and Reuter. They both were part of the pandemic pop off. So it was a little bit different. I don't think it's their best work, but I definitely I can listen to them. You know, to me it wasn't. I wouldn't be on some. It's crazy whack. You get what I'm saying? I think it was different, but I like their style. You know, it works for me because I think that they're genuinely into the hip hop.
Right.
So I get it. You know, Stivey, we got a video thing. People don't want to freaking come in. People don't want.
You could come on a live, Stivey, and talk shit.
we got a live thing where we let people come in and you know we don't do the call thing. Everything that we do is video. Actually, let's get to what we do when we have situations to where people want to actually get in and ask us what we do, but we actually can.
Wait, hold up. Time out. I need to talk my shit.
Okay, talk your shit then, nigga.
The first dude on there, what's his name? Reuter.
Yeah.
I heard him before. He's been a lot better before. On this joint right here, was definitely not feeling him. The beat was a little weird for me, honestly. State. I fuck with State, but to me, his voice didn't go well with this joint.
Okay. Did you think the beat was kind of unorthodox for what they were trying to do?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
okay, I got you.
It was weird.
They were reaching. They were reaching.
No, they were trying new shit. It's what you're supposed to do as an artist. So
No, absolutely.
But it just didn't. It didn't mesh well.
Right.
On this one, and I heard them on joints before together, where I thought it was crazy. But for me, this particular joint, this one wasn't it for me.
Stivey, what we normally do is we actually have people come in. Normally we post a link. We haven't posted the link in a while because we weren't getting no bites on it. But normally what we do is we post a link and have people just pop in and ask us a question, join us in. We try to get them in and out, but sometimes that really doesn't happen because we get those topics. But
all we do what we about ready to do. Let's jump into the first one.
All right, let's get into it. You already know what it is. These are all from last week, so I don't know what it is, but let's get into it.
Hello, special shout out to Catch and Wreck, Rashad and Chris. Love you guys. My question is, do you guys find it difficult at all to conduct business with you guys living so far from each other, one living in Florida and one in New York? And if you don't find it difficult or you do find it difficult, how do you resolve the issues and who takes care of what?
You want to answer that one? You want to go first?
Not good.
Nah, shout out to Rashida first of all. Shout out to Rashida. She's been holding us down. She's one of our very first supporters. So shout out to Rashida. Great question. For me, it works because it's destined to work. And I say that because how everything just came together. It works because for me it's meant to be. I've been thinking about this the whole week and what really made sense. And it's not, you handle the business and I handle the technical. It's not that we are like brothers. It's not that your family is my family. It's not that, you are my wife's brother figure. It's just that it's destiny for me anyway. I can't explain anything more than that. If I try to, it'll be a lie. You get what I'm saying? Like it just comes natural. Like I sat on this for a week and thinking like, damn, what is it? How do we really make it work? And for me, it doesn't feel like it is work. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what is it then? And like I said, we just spoke about this. We spoke about this, I'm going to say earlier last week, and we were going over our first placement, which was 9 years ago. 9 years ago. And, we get those, if we should have did this or what we could have done. And really, Chris was like, yo, we're here. We're here because we're supposed to be here. Like, we didn't do what we thought we should be doing then because we weren't supposed to be doing that. We were supposed to be doing exactly what we were doing. And I beat myself up about it all the time. Like, damn, man, like we were right there. We knew this and we knew that. And only if we would have, the eyes would have just been open just a little bit wider, and he's always there to be like, yo, nah, nigga, chill. We good. we good. Like, so to Rashida, we make it work because it has to work for me. You get what I'm saying? I can't afford to have, I can't afford for me to be the reason why something doesn't work. Same rules apply in my family. You get what I'm saying? Like there's no weak links. So as long as you're not the weak link, you're doing what you're supposed to do. And as everybody has that mentality, we solid. And I think we share that, without even saying it to each other, So shout out to Stivey, man. Where you been at, man? Stivey. Go ahead.
For me, the answer to the question is everybody knows their part. Easiest way I can answer it. Being apart from your business partner, everybody has to know the role they play. Everybody has to do the task that's at hand when it's assigned to them. In the time it needs to be assigned. In the time it needs to be done. That's how it works. No Fortune 500 company is, that you got headquarters in one state and another company in another state. You got to entrust in the people that you have around you who's running the businesses, who's doing whatever task is assigned to them, and who's going to handle their shit. You know what I mean? In this case, it just so happens that we both own it. We both have stake in it. You know what I mean? And neither one of us want to see it fail, and neither one of us is going to let each other fail. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, that's how it goes. Like we got specific roles that we play that coincide with each other that make everything work.
Yeah, and not only that, we I know for me, we expect nothing but 110%. And like I said, this is because everything we do so much, we've done so much together that we've only expected nothing but the best of your ability. And then once you find or form a relationship with somebody to where you can trust them to know that, yo, listen, they're not gonna drop the ball, even if they're falling. You get what I'm saying? They're not gonna drop the ball.
And at that point, then you know, the miles apart don't
matter. You could be worlds apart. You get what I'm saying? Like,
make it easier.
Absolutely, yeah.
If it was easy, everybody would have it. But
Absolutely.
What we got next?
Okay, let's get into the next question. Who we got it from?
My question is, what's the best way to come out as a new artist nowadays? See, everybody got the bars, the punchlines, but do you feel like you have to have the bars, or do you feel like you have to have the songs? What's more important, a hit or bars?
Go ahead. Jump into that one, because that's kind of you get better advice than I get. On that one.
Good question. Reason why I say it's a good question is the bars don't matter these days. Sad to say. It's all about gimmicks.
I'm gonna relate that back to the Jim Jones comment or post that you shared on the page, where he says right now rappers are getting overlooked by greater rappers, greater movements, people who have better skills in doing certain things, but they're not concerned with that. They're only concerned with numbers. It's a numbers game. So the bars don't matter, and the hit don't matter if no one likes you. With that being said, marketing is the way. No, absolutely. Yo, listen. Nowadays, it's not about all of how great you sound. It has a lot to do with how much money you got and how much you're being seen. It's all a numbers game, like Jim was saying. So
this way I think you get fucked up.
All right, go ahead.
How many people in this world?
Yeah, there's a few billion.
There's a couple 100,000 that's gonna like you, whether you trash or not, if you can find it. Big if. What they fuck up at is how Stabby just said there, is the marketing. Like, yeah, we in a fucked up era right now with music, right? And what I mean by that is everything's moving so quick. These artists, just to stay relevant these days, unless they're a big A1 act, have to release music constantly. Got some artists doing it weekly. Like, there's one artist that we're gonna play next week. She's dropping a video every motherfucking day.
But is that helpful, my nigga?
No, it's just the state that we live in. If they're not constantly in these people's face, there's a million other artists that is gonna pop across these social medias that you're gonna be forget about. It's
see, this conversation.
I'm low. You can't hear me.
Oh, I don't know. I hear you. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see if I can turn you up a little bit.
It's just the way the game is right now. And it's fucked up that is that way because, like I said, everything's moving so fast. So artists have to move or try to keep up with that pace. And it's a fucking hard thing to do when you're independent. All this money coming out your pocket. You know what I mean? You gotta hit the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do shit in order to be out there. You know what I mean? And also give these people material so you can stay in their mind all the time because shit is just happening so quick. You know what I mean? And it's a fucked up situation for the artists. But if they realize, oh, there you go, it sounds good now. All right, good looking. But if they realize, all right, yo, listen, first of all, they put music out with no fucking goal on what they're gonna do with it. What I mean by that is they putting it out, they talking about Tidal, all these streaming platforms, and think they're gonna blow. It's not how it's gonna happen. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna record this joint. You're gonna get a feel, yo, this might be the one. Okay, you're gonna do your paperwork, you're gonna make sure everything's good money, you're gonna figure out where the fuck you're gonna go, where you're gonna take this record so that it could go somewhere. And whether that means maybe paying a PR, paying some marketing people to promote that shit. Like artists spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just to push one record so that you can hear that hit on the radio.
Barry chimed in and said, people get tired of you quick and quick when you're in their ear every second. That's what I was about to say. Like, damn, it's new to somebody, right?
True.
But I mean, where do you get the time to fucking promote? if you're putting out new shit
That's what
every
I'm
day.
saying. It's just the way the shit is. If you were up and coming artist and you're not in these people's face, you're gonna be they're gonna forget about you.
See, this is where I'm gonna disagree real quick. I think you need to be in their face. I don't think it has to be actual music. You don't have to give them music every day. As long as you,
I'm not saying every day. I'm just saying
you have to be but you don't have to.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm saying. You don't have to drop videos. Like Shorty dropping these videos every day. Yo, listen, if she got the budget and shit to do that shit, that's great. But you could be in everybody's face promoting one single. You get what I'm saying?
Let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Shorty that I'm talking about is on the URL. She's on Smack.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So by her doing this says a lot to me. Because if she realizes, yo, this shit is moving so quick, in order for them to pay attention to me, I got to be in their face. And she's spending the money. Well, she got a couple dollars. I don't know what she got in her pocketbook, but she got some.
Right.
She's known. Talking about 1 million+ followers on social media across the board. You know what I mean? Her videos doing 500 and up. You know what I'm saying? So if she's realizing that, why the artists who don't have that platform that she has ain't?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, for me, it's I don't know, dude. I think
Yo, Barry, who wants to be? If you start rapping right now, you make it. Let's keep it a stack. If you make it in rapping, you want to rap for 10 years, or you want to use this career to go somewhere else to do other things to make more money?
I mean, some people just want to rap. Some people just want to rap.
You got to know the fucking goal.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a stack. Like a lot of these dudes just is rapping to rap. They don't know what they're gonna do after they done rapping.
Well, maybe that is
what they're gonna do if they don't make it.
Maybe that is their goal. Sometimes you give people
but did you just listen to what I said?
Yeah.
Half of them don't know what they're gonna do if they don't make it. Yeah. How the fuck can you tell me they know what they're gonna do when they make it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to go. Well, I'm not even gonna get into that. Barry chimed in and said URL rappers generally aren't still chasing through in the industry, bro. Cracking through the industry, bro.
Listen.
Why wouldn't I want to be here 10 years from? Yeah,
like
10 years later.
Be here in 10 years and still trying to make music 100% of the time. It's totally fucking different, my man. Like, let's keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? And to the other question is, they're not cracking through the industry. Who the fuck wants to be in the industry right now?
I mean, no, that's still a lifetime goal. Don't get it twisted. People want to be famous.
Listen, if right now, if your goal as the independent artist is to get signed,
no. You said in the industry. I mean,
industry. That's what I'm taking. He means by the industry.
Okay.
Because anybody who's doing music right now is in the industry.
Yeah. Yo, listen, I got 2 more videos. So I'm gonna jump into another video, and then we gotta get into 2 more the Axe Rec Boys. Yo, listen, don't go nowhere. We got a dope conversation going on. Let us know what you guys think. You know,
listen to what I'm saying, my man. I'm not saying you're not gonna be relative or be known for a long time. What I'm saying is, do you plan on making music when you're 50, 60? Do you want to be in the booth every day when you're 50, 60?
I mean, some people might. They might. I mean,
but they need to know the answer to that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They need to know their goal. Okay, I got you.
I know a lot of people who do music, who are known in this music industry. Their goal is to be, of course, relevant. Because that's the brand they fucking built, right? But they don't want to be touring. They don't want to be out on the street. They don't want to be trying to promote albums and shit. They're using this as an avenue once they accomplish the goal that they knew they wanted to accomplish, as to hit the next goal for them.
Nah, I get it. Let's jump into another video and we'll jump into some more questions. Let us know what you think. All right, DJ Rec Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, we in the building. I see you over there reading the comments. We're gonna get into them. You and Bob going at it, huh? All right, let us know what you think.
Going at it.
No, I'm saying y'all debating.
That's what it's
about. That's what it's about. That's
opinion.
why we have a conversation. That's why we having this open conversation. But right now, I want to know what you guys think about this video. All right, easy.
Yesterday's wreck is not today's wreck. We on a mission to catch.
Here you go. Let's get it.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, last one. I'm sorry. Last one. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour or a day or even a year. But eventually it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Shocking them like Thor, I'm from Asgard. Feeling like I'm Goku, I got mad heart. Got it. Hear it in my music, I got mad scars. Yeah. Focus on myself, then I ask God to keep me together before I fall apart. Hating my own life, and that's a sad part. Chasing on the reaper, he ain't get far. Almost gave up on life and said, fuck God. I knew what it was to struggle as a kid. Hunger pains and never knowing what's coming next. Mama pondering, thinking if she should pay the rent. Or buy food, my nigga, I was just hella stressed. Extraordinary circumstances defeated the best. I ain't never pay attention, I'm making the test. Mama knew what it was when I called to collect. Cause I was hustling and focused on chasing the check. I can see it in your eyes, y'all niggas upset. Every step that I took, I never regret. 16 on the island, I'm repping the set. Many nights on that cot, I never forget. Think about my lifestyle, I had to correct. Wish my brother had a vest to cover his chest. Premonitions of his death actually confess. I still think about your death, it gets me upset. Wanna go and call a ref and catch me attack. But mama told me chill and put it to rest. Wiping mama tears away, I owe her a debt. Cause I know the pain she feeling, she doing her best. 7 of her kids, but 6 of them stressed. Life's the real hell, survival's a test. Survival's a test. I done did so many things I ain't proud for. Hanging up my tower, this the last call. Y'all talking all that shit, now it's past war. I'm focused on the industry, they mad more. I done did so many things I ain't proud for. I'm hanging up my tower, this the last call. Y'all talking all that shit, now it's past war. I'm focused on the industry, they mad more. Looking at my life, you say it's complex. Looking at my life, I say that I'm blessed. Took all the struggle and made it my best. Settle with the pain, I feel in my chest. My demons really trying, they trying their best. Praying to Allah to put them in check. I come from the slums, I never forget. Always held my head high, a sign of respect. The lifestyle I live, I show reflect. Chrissy called me, yeah, she said we next. Told her on the phone, I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'm just doing my best. I done did so many things I ain't proud for. Hanging up my tower, this the last call. Y'all talking all that shit, now it's past war. I'm focused on the industry, they mad more. I done did so many things I ain't proud for. Hanging up my tower, this the last call. Y'all talking all that shit, now it's past war. I'm focused on the industry, they mad more. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
Listen to me, I'm telling you as I leave. I'm telling you as I leave, I was homeless for 2.5 years. And the problem with most of you never felt no pain before. Y'all spoiled. Y'all spoiled. Some of y'all spoiled. Just bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You never had to do nothing for yourself. You're spoiled.
Yo, so what you thought? Kanita chimed in and says, I'm confused. Doesn't seem to go with the introduction. It's probably me. I get it. I get it.
It was okay. It was written good. I don't know if it was delivered good.
Kanita gave it a wreck. She gave it a full wreck.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I feel like, you know, he wrote a good piece of work. I don't think it got delivered good enough. Like I could hear the pain in the bars, right? Like, but I couldn't feel it through him spitting it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. And that's actually one of my clients.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. I didn't even know he did the video, and he just happened to come in. He found where I was at. And he was like, yo, you know, we already spoke about music, but by then when we spoke, he didn't have a video out. So he was like, nah, I'm gonna drop you off the video. So he sent me the video, and I was like, all right, what better time to play it than, you know, on the show. So shout out to home, you know, hopefully he's tuned in. I'm gonna tell him to go back.
Yeah, no, you know, it's another thing too. It's very important. All right, there's a difference between rapping on the beat, and what I mean by on the beat is like kind of how Shorty was, where it didn't flow in there, like it didn't fit, and then you got those artists who fit, and that shit sound like it was catered like one for the other.
Stivey made a really good point, and he said the beats, it's the beat's fault. The female voice demanding too much attention compared to those bars. Absolutely. And it's shout out to Stivey, man. I'm glad you tuned in, because we need insight like that, because that type of insight they're not normally going to get from regular viewers, because a lot of regular viewers aren't people who are in that in tune to music.
Ain't got the ear.
Yeah. So when you make points like that, it drives them to really look, and not only for them to look at the work that was created, but so that when they're doing their next project, they keep that in mind.
Stivey need to stop playing and jump on one of these blast your beats battle. It's not even a battle. It's blast your beats. You know what I mean? Where you present your work. You know what I mean? For we got Dockish, next producer we got coming on, produced for Eminem, Billy Dance. Like it's mad people with so many, like a lot of people.
Not only that, but they giving out opportunities. And it's weird because a lot of people fucking, every time they fuck with us, they giving somebody an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's super dope. Let's get back into it. We got Axel Rec.
Hello.
Question is, what's the best way to come out as a new artist nowadays?
My question
is, everybody got the bars, the punch.
We're not going back to trouble. Here we go. You ready? You ready to get into it? All right, let's go.
Hey guys, this question goes out to both of you. I find that I'm always trying to come up with ways to promote my podcast, Tea Time with Bunky. And I'm finding that the more I want to promote, the question of protection comes up. So which is the best way to go for a podcast? Is it an LLC? Is it a trademark? Or is it a copyright?
Good question. Shout out to Bunky. Hopefully she's still in the building. You said no sound on her? Oh, not sound like her. All right.
I heard her.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead? Because this is kind of up your alley too, and I told her that when she sent the question. You know.
All right. You definitely want to do something as far as incorporation, or doing business as something as that. When you start generating funds, that's one. Okay. You want to make sure you're making some type of money before you do it, because you are going to be paying taxes at the end of the year, whether you made some or you didn't make some. Two, you got to understand the difference between copyrights and trademarks. Right? Copyrights are like set pieces of work. You know what I mean? Trademarks is something is what you're looking for. You know what I mean? The name of your show, you want that to be trademarked so nobody can take it. Now, your shows itself, those can be copywritten. Get what I'm saying? As pieces of work. You know what I mean? But as far as to tell you what, do you want to be incorporated? Do you want to be LLC? Do you want to be doing business as? That's totally a decision up to you. And you know what I mean? Maybe you want to talk to your accountant, you know what I mean? And see what's going to work for you and what you're doing. You know what I mean? But my biggest piece of advice I give you before you go do any LLC or incorporation or doing business as, make sure you know how these funds are going to be coming in. You know what I mean? Are you going to be an S Corp, C Corp? Like there's a lot that goes into this when you start doing the business, officially legit to where you're paying taxes on it. You know what I mean? And all these C Corps and S Corps mean a lot when they come down to the end of the year and having to be paid for and, what you're going to be paying on. You know what I mean? And as far as incorporation, there's difference between incorporation and LLC and doing business as. You know what I mean? So this way you want to probably talk to a lawyer and see, what's going to work for you and what's going to work for the business that you're providing. You know what I mean? Incorporation, depending how you set it up, you can't be touched personally, like your personal assets. You know what I mean? LLC, you can in some instances. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to sit down with the right legal person and get that all worked out before you go, jump out there and then get your accountant on board and figure out if you're going to be an S Corp, C Corp, doing business as, incorporated LLC, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you covered a lot, and we might have to go back to actually doing the show once a month, where we're giving out this kind of stuff, because we're actually getting more and more information about it. Shout out to Big Face. Big Face is in the building. He said, hit the nail on the head. That's where I'm at right now. IRS ain't playing. They on it.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, people don't realize once you do an LLC and you get into doing that, dude, sooner or later they gonna come knocking, and you got to show.
No, they
proof.
come.
And it's
they
not.
Want to know everything.
And they don't want to hear it. Oh, all this shit is from my personal account. Like, yo, listen. Before it happens, focus up. That should be number one, number two on your to-do list when you're going legit. When you're trying to get some paper behind what you're doing. Shout out to Tea Time with Bunky. You guys could catch her tomorrow night.
Yeah, Big Face. Hit me, man. Any question you got, just hit me. Anything I could
Yeah. But catch Tea Time with Bunky
you know.
tomorrow, 7 p.m. live on Facebook. I know she's on YouTube too. So make sure you guys chime in and check her. Thank you for the question. Dope question. You know what it is too? Is that there was a situation and people tried to go after her show in a legal way. Yeah, dude. Like I'm gonna have her hit you and let her explain that.
No, so
yeah, go ahead.
So right now, being that it's not an official business, they could get her personally.
Yeah,
that's where it becomes what you call it.
And
but this is a Jew right here for other this is a Jew for other people, other businesses, other podcasts, other talk shows, whatever you may have. You might want these people to start signing contracts before they come on your platform, because you're going to be using this material. You're going to be saying shit. You're going to be reposting it. You know what I mean? People are going to be taking your clip, chopping it up, fucking it up, construing words. You want to make sure your shit is covered, whether you are a legal business or whatever the case may be. And as far as trademarks and all that shit, make sure you get the right trademark, because you could trademark it, but it could only be your state. You get where I'm going? You want to make sure, and it costs a nice penny to do it to where it's, you know what I mean? So you got to be strategically, like, the best piece of advice I give you is do your research, do your due diligence, find out, some people who might have traveled that path. You know what I mean? Because the wheel is the wheel, right? Nobody reinvents the wheel. Everybody goes through the same process. You know what I mean? You might, fuck up on one of the spokes and trip or something, you know what I mean? But it's the same thing. So find somebody who could, either guide you in the right way or get some legal representation to, walk you through this.
Gabe,
I'll give you another Jew real fast. My bad, shot.
Mm-hmm.
Colleges have law students who have to fulfill certain courses in their school, right? That's how you could get a nice piece of knowledge from them too, because they have to do certain stuff. You know what I mean? And they might be willing to help you.
Absolutely.
In order to get their grades right.
That's a good point. A lot of colleges, not only for that, they do it for multimedia exams, papers. Check out your local colleges and see, you might find a student. You might be able to help somebody out, throw them a couple bucks, and these are the kids who are going to be doing it in the future. Like, they're going to school to do this.
And they're going to be hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, you can't do fucking everything. Sometimes you got to sub shit out, for the greater good. But I'm glad you were able to help Bunky out with that piece of advice. Bunky, we're gonna try to get you some more info, and I don't know if we get enough people interested, we might just go and do a whole show, because we have tons of paperwork, and we have actual going through knowledge. So it's not shit that people are telling you that might work.
We bumped our heads.
We could show you where we fucked up at.
Matter of fact, talking about that, I just got a bill from the account the other day, $800. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, listen, people think it's
like, my shit. You send the bill, but you ain't send my shit. I need to see that shit first. I be on them.
Yo, listen, a lot of people.
He send it back about last month. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucked up. What do you mean? It's for you forgot to do yo. I'm like, yo, you told me well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through it now. Like, you ain't fucking around like the first year to where some shit might have slid through and I ain't pay attention. Nah, I sat with the shit here, zipped a little Henny. Yo, babe, look, this shit. Oh shit, yeah, and this shit. And then she find the shit. Then we hit him back, and then he sent me the bill. I'm like, yo, my man, you ain't even send me the shit yet.
Yeah.
Send me the shit. I'm gonna look at it and I'll cut you the check. That's not a problem. But I want to make sure what I paid you to do, you did.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And get involved. Take it, when it comes to your finances, you need to know and understand what's going on. Especially in the entertainment field, whether it's a podcast, show, you're doing your music. Understand Uncle Sam and that whole process. Yeah, well, not only that, but it can work for you. It's not just working against you. It works against you when you don't understand it.
Yeah, when you don't understand it. You gotta get the right accountant too, man. Who's gonna explain this shit to you?
We got another question. Let's get into it.
I think honestly, you tell me. I think we leave the next question for next week and we jump to the next video and then we go to the the rec joint.
I'm trying to remember who was the question. Is it a what was the question? I don't want to play the question, but I don't freaking remember the question. It might have been a good question. Might have been somebody I was begging to get a question from and they never sent it. Well, whatever. We'll play it next week.
Fuck it, play it.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, let's get into it.
Maybe we just don't do the rec this week then. Yeah, that's what we do. We ain't doing rec this week.
All right, let's get into it.
Yo, this is Cup from Too Humble. My question for the Rec Boys is, 1, Chris, I want to know who's your top 3 independent Florida artists and why. And Shad, I want to know who's your top 3 independent 845 artists and why.
Shout out Cove.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
It is, but it ain't.
Why? Because you're leaving it to an area?
Yeah.
I mean, but sometimes some people want to hear it. Some people, I understand why Cub wants to hear it, and I'm glad that we played it. Damn, Cub, I can't believe I forgot that you were the last question. But he wants to hear it because I guess he's doing his show. He has a show.
No, that's dope. That's dope. But don't hold yourself in a box, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give you. I'm a because that's the name. It's the name of the segment. Ask the Rec Boy. You ask the question. I'm gonna answer it. And I'm gonna answer your question the way you want your question to be answered, right? So I'm gonna go with Young Viral. I'm gonna go with Ezra Banks, and I'm gonna go with Ill Beast. That's Florida artists.
Now, this is your favorite or the best that you think?
These are the ones I rock with and listen to most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about like my favorite artists. You're talking Illinois. You talking
Illinois is in Brooklyn, though, right?
That's what I'm saying. I got artists all over the place. I just don't rock with. You know what I'm saying? You got Illinois out of Brooklyn. You got Chris Jackson out of Tampa, Florida. Dope artist. You got K Goddess out of Brooklyn. You got who else? Then there's a lot, man. You got SK, you got Meta, Remy, you got Blackout, who I fuck with for certain vibes.
Leah,
like I could keep going on and on and on.
Leah Da Vinci, you like Shorty?
Leah Da Vinci, like I could keep, it's hard to pick 3, but if you ask me from Florida, those are my 3 from Florida. Ill Beast, who hasn't made music in a while, to be honest with you. Ill Beast, Ezra Banks out of Tampa, Florida, and then you got Young Viral out of Kissimmee, Florida.
All right, for me, I'm gonna go with the guys that I listen to. Doesn't necessarily mean they're the best guys out. These are the guys who I fuck with, who I know, I need a joint to listen to. And it's crazy because I know this is cliche, but there's not one joint a day that I don't play this. I play multiple 845 artists daily. I play, and I'm gonna give you the songs I actually play. I play Brav, Back on My Shit freestyle. I play Ahead of My Time by Brav. I play every day I play this fucking joint, the Mosh Pit by Brav. And I don't even think that's out. I listen to Skoke. I listen to J.O. Royal, Supposed to Be, Legends. No Clue is all right. I like what he was doing with No Clue, but and as you can see, I'm naming the joints that have videos because I'm a video type of
show,
I'm a video type of guy. I listen to the what's Shorty? Now here's a Chanel joint. the joint
on the Clubhouse #7 album. I know that was a dope album by the way too.
Yeah, she got the joint, and like I said, we did a Blends remix to it. So I listened to that original in the Blends. You know, I said Scope. I like to listen to Bump J. I listened to that. He has the Looking Ass freestyle where I think he
how I haven't heard you say Demons in the Trap West beat.
No, I was getting to there. No. That's another one that I play every day. But you know what else I like too? There's a different type of vibe from West that I play a lot. The Niggas Ain't Riding Like West. I like that vibe. You get what I'm saying? And some of the shit West, I'd be like, yo, West be on some other shit, but those two, they're my vibes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can't forget Riding for My City, the Tutu. That's a joint right there. I rock that shit a lot too.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying. I just don't stick in one place. You know what I mean?
Hopefully these guys freaking. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Anything that K Killy and Vegas Vic drop.
Vegas Vic.
Yeah, like we keep those in rotation. You know, those they're in their own box. They're in their own, they're in their own category. So
they're those guys. They're like those guys I was talking about earlier, who ain't scared to try new.
Yeah, but
make them stand out. What I mean by new is, and I'm not saying that they're rapping on different type of beats and all that. Listen to how they're really mapping their shit out. How they're mixing and mastering it, how they panning the shit. Like, there's a lot into what they doing on their joint that people could catch up on.
People just don't appreciate it. So they look at it as like, yo, I played it for a lot of people in the shop, in the barbershop, and niggas be like, yo, what's this? And I'd be like, yo, it's something that you gotta be into music to really appreciate where these brothers are going and what they're doing. So there's a few. I hope I answered this question.
Oh, Gabe, you can't forget the homie. You can't forget Bump J. You can't forget.
I said Bump J.
How about the other dude from the Greens, the young kid?
Yeah, but I listened to him on that freestyle. I'm talking about guys who have joints to where, like, he has a dope freestyle. Masquerade. I like Masquerade by Pop and E-Class. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you say my favorite rappers, I'm gonna go Pop. I'm gonna go Skoke, and probably right now in my top 3. Where if I was gonna build the team, build a 3-man tag team, it would probably be Pop, Skoke, and I would take Brav. From this pool, I would take Brav. Because I think that right there, I'm on some real bully shit there. It's gonna be very hard for somebody to come up with 3 from the 8 to where they're just gonna blow past any one of those guys. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean that's how I map it out. I'm hitting. You got bars, wittiness, confidence. Confidence is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, those are my 3. I'm not even gonna go on anymore. But shout out to Stevie. Stevie wrote out with us the whole fucking show, which is super dope.
Stevie, I ain't see him comment if he want to do the fucking the blast your beats or not. Let me know, Stevie, man. Sign you up ASAP. We're not charging. That's the beauty about what we're doing. These Grammy Award winning producers is dope in real life, and what I mean by that is they real fucking human beings. You know what I mean? They know the grind, they know the hustle, they know how important this is. You know what I mean? To give back.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Even if you don't get signed, even if you don't get a placement, to be able to just hear a little feedback, yo, maybe tweak this a little bit. Maybe, yo, that joint was hot. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all a blessing. It's all a blessing.
Nah.
Shout out to Jimi Kendricks too. He actually called me today. So salute to that man.
Oh, word? That's dope. That's super dope. That's definitely super dope. Shout out to as you can see, Jimmy. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, rocked out with us. I had a dope time. I hope you guys enjoyed the layout, all the stuff that we doing for y'all. I don't want you guys to think that we're doing it just for y'all, but it's we trying to give you a new look, a new outlook. Hopefully motivate some of you guys to get to the point to where it's like, yo, I bet, because you guys definitely motivate us. We still got some more things that we're adding in. We got on the rec MP3 review. We still didn't even get into that. If you guys know anybody that has any MP3s that you guys want us to review any music, we're starting a review show. Not a review show, but a segment on the show where we can actually get in to actual live music and we get into review. You know, like I said, we're mainly video, but we want to open it up and try new things. Stevie, we're gonna figure something out with the.
Now he said he's off Wednesdays now, so we could definitely
But even with the calling thing, like a lot of people are shy. So maybe if we
we're not doing the calling thing.
See, there we
My
go.
bad.
All right,
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
you could come on the camera and blink it. You could blank your camera out. Like absolutely.
That's another thing. Like you could come in with your camera and blink your camera out. Like you don't have to.
Like I was listening to Big shout out. Like I know him and shit, but shout out Big U. You know what I mean? And I was listening to his podcast, and he said, "Yo, listen, man. What separates him from everybody else is he's doing what other podcasts ain't doing.
Right.
We're doing what other podcasts ain't doing. So we're gonna stay in our lane. We're gonna drive how we drive, and we're gonna push with the people who rocking with us. You know, everybody who support us, and and fuck with us. You know what I mean? We gonna get there how we get there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I know we're not doing a tip this week, right? But this just came to me right now as this whole show was going on. Before you speak, fucking listen.
That's how you feeling, nigga?
That's exactly how I feel.
All right. I
you can't respond to somebody without understanding what they're saying to you.
Yeah, well, I get it. Listen to listen, don't listen to respond, because a lot of people listen to respond instead of listening to understand. You get what I'm saying? Because I catch myself doing it sometimes. And everything that I say out here in the show, or even when you see me in person, it's about that. Bunky, we appreciate you too. It's always about self-growth. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of times where I'm sitting there talking to my wife, and I'm really not paying attention to what she's saying. I'm paying attention enough so I can combat what she's saying to me, and then I stop when I realize I'm doing it, I stop myself and then try to understand it. And I'm not saying that everybody's gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't get it right away. You know, I'm a work in progress. But now that you know, hopefully, and you keep hearing it, it'll sink in. It'll become a habit. And it'll become a good habit. Habits are good, you know. Habits can be good, you know.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah. So, habits are what you make of them. You get what I'm saying?
Stabby said, don't forget he once was a rec boy.
I know. Yo, listen, it's funny because, that joint you did for Giovanni, when it's like, well, always be saying,
yeah, I was tight because
I
hit him up. I hit him up about that beat when I first got to Florida. I'm like, yo, where's that beat? You still got it?
Yo, listen. Oh, my goodness.
He's like, I don't got it. I was
the sample and all of that shit.
Almost caught a heart attack, shot.
Yeah,
real talk.
Listen, listen, it was so dope. And what's crazy, and this is another thing, even when we first started off, Stevie was like, yo, I wish you guys were doing this when I was up there. You get what I'm saying? And it all goes back and it's full circle. But I'm glad that, we got him back into the show, and now he can.
See, he got the beat. He don't got the session. Yeah. That's what it was.
All right.
That's what it was. He don't got the session. So, and I needs session.
Yo, listen, Stevie did a lot of work for us.
Stevie's a beast.
I know, a monster. Always been a monster. Stevie, it was. It was crazy. Not even crazy. You know what was super dope about Stevie is that the music that he worked for us wasn't even what he really was into. And that was the thing that got me.
That was interesting.
Yeah, because you would see it be like, yo, we got 5 new beats from Stevie. And we go through and like, yo, this nigga is a monster. And then we tell people, yo, we got a producer, nigga's dope. Check him out, Stevie. They go to this nigga page and they be like, nah, that's not really what I was talking about. And then we play him the music and they're like, nah, I want this nigga right here. And we be like, yeah, that's dude. That's dude right there. And they be like, really? And it's super dope. So, it works,
Right.
But
so yeah, like I said, before we get up out of here real quick, listen before you speak, man. Understand. Make sure you understand what's being said to you before you fucking respond. You know what I mean? It could save a lot of headaches. You know what I mean? You could be missing out on potential opportunity because you're not, understanding what's being said to you. and we're so quick to react. It's just the nature. It's just how we were raised, where we come from. You know, we always on the defense. You know, and everybody not out here trying to get you.
Nah,
It's
you're
not.
right.
It's just not it. You know what I'm saying? So really understand what's going on and what's being said. And if you don't, it's okay to say, "Yo, hold on, did you mean this?"
Absolutely.
Like I got my boss, Fortune 500 company. Like, you know what I mean? We make just last year alone, I think we made almost things like $17 billion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big company, big deal. And even he sits in the board meetings. Like, hold on, let me put this through my translator. So you're saying this, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, fuck you saying that? Like, we got 10 fucking companies across different states. We got fucking thousands and thousands of employees, and you not understanding what he's saying. And it took me a while to understand. Yo, listen, he wants to make sure what he just heard is what he understands. And you have to be that way because, you know, when you're running that many employees and running that type of business, you got to know what's being said to you. If you're not understanding, you got to make sure you have clarification on it before you move forward. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, what I'm talking about here tonight. Before you respond to somebody, make sure you understand. You don't want to look like an asshole because you ain't fully understand the question.
Yeah.
Or what was being told to you.
Nah, that's dope. I think that's a good piece, good way to end the show. But yo, check this out. Make sure you guys check the replay Saturday night, 8 p.m. Blaze 'em Up Radio. Shout out to Aaron Boogie and the Lady D, the good people over at In the Field Radio. Shout out to Brutally Honest, our people Stitches. Shout out to what we talking about podcast, Gabe and the homie Dash. Shout out to Talk About It podcast, our sisters, the Bacardi twins, and shout out to Bunky, Tea Time with Bunky, which is on tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Yo, listen, this lady's talented. I like what she's doing. She's very informative, and she does a lot of research into her show. So if you really want to actually, you know, get some nourishment, some outside of the box nourishment that you're not normally going to get from the podcast that you might be thumbing through, stop in Tea Time with Bunky. You know, beautiful lady, beautiful mom, you know, pillar of the community. She's always out there doing the right thing. So make sure you guys check her out. But that is our time for this week. Listen, if you guys got a question for us, make sure you send a video submission to Ask a Rec Boy. You can do it any way you like. Video, though, you know, you're going to have somebody else shoot it. You could be out on the block. You can have somebody else, you know.
Yo, Bunky, I'm going to send you the
dude.
invoice for that because I don't know what you paid Shad, but I got to make sure to come. That was a good drop. You might have to break that up and put that on your show. That was a real good drop.
No, I'm actually working on some stuff for Bunky on the low because, you know, I like what she's doing. So, but you know what, too? Dude, we forgot one. We forgot one Ask a Rec Boy. And I don't even think I put it in there. And they're going to fuck me up when they go
that's
back.
Good. Get them next week.
Yo, shout out to the Bacardi twins. We got you. We got you.
Listen,
right?
I don't know if Shad told y'all or not, but we doing 3 per show.
Nah, dude, I think
3 per show.
We're not even gonna have.
Send your joint in.
We're not gonna have this conversation on here. We're not even gonna have this conversation. No.
We are 3 per show. Listen, we overtime right now. That's why I keep rushing Shad. That's why we ain't do a whole segment. We're gonna get this shit dialed in. Like, yo, listen.
It happens. We'll figure it out.
What we telling y'all is what we're trying to accomplish ourselves, right? You know what I'm saying? How can we go and try to take this show to the next level if I can't sit here and tell them, yo, listen, man, this is the structure. This is how it's gonna be. This is what happens here. This is how this happens. This will feed. Boom, boom, boom. It's got to be structured. Like, you don't watch national TV and they're like, yo, well, we went hour and a half over the show. You know what I'm saying? And we're working on that. We're learning. You know what I'm saying? We're trying new things. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking beautiful. We're gonna hone it in. We're gonna dial it in. We're gonna get it right.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? But if you send in a video late, your joint might not make that week. It might make the next week. We're gonna play it. Just might not make that week.
Just make sure you tune in. That's all I care about. Just make sure you tune in so you can see your question and we can get some feedback from you when we're answering the question. That's what I really care about. But that is our time for this week. You know, like the boss. Hey, boss. Go ahead, hit it. Let me hear it. So you already know that is our time for this week. We love you guys. Be good. Be safe. Happy holidays. There's no show next week. The 22nd.
I didn't even know that.
Nah, see,
don't
yeah.
shit on me.
Yo, listen, no, I'm live and direct.
I might go live without Shot.
Yeah, hey, you might be. I might crash it anyway. But next Wednesday I will be with my lovely in-laws, getting ready to celebrate Christmas, you know, which is super dope. My wife's birthday is next week, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited all about the holiday season, especially for my kids and stuff. So hopefully you guys be safe, be good, have a happy holidays, and know that the Rec Boys
safe.
Yeah, be safe.
Be safe. This
Yo,
shit is
listen,
real out
you
here with
parents,
the soul. Be safe.
real quick,
Be safe.
get at them kids. Be a part of their life. Know what's going on. Use this break to sit down and chop it up with them. You know, be a part of their lives. All right. We love you guys. Be good, and we're out. All right. We'll see you next week. Easy. Deuce.